Did you hear what I said, Ivy?
Let go of me.
My father is shunting me aside.
You are hurting me.
Alistair is making Ethan his heir. He's leapfrogging our son over me to make him the head of Crane Industries. Do you know what it's like to covet one thing your entire life and to lose it, the one thing that kept me in this loveless marriage?
Take your damn hands off of me!
You tell me your secret.
If Julian sees the picture of Sam in the locket, he'll know Ivy's secret.
I know you've been hiding something from me. Now, what is it?
I don't know what you're talking about, but take your damn hands off
Stop
of me!
playing games with me! You're hanging on by your fingernails, just like I am. If I go down, I'm taking you with me. I'm going to crash and burn by myself. You will tell me a secret. I will in turn pass it along to Father. He will then focus his anger on you, which will give me some time to get back into his good graces.
No, you have never been in Alistair's good
I have
graces.
kowtowed to that old man my entire life. I'm not going to let him kick me aside now, not without a fight. If I have to throw you to the wolves, I'll do it. No one's going to take away my birthright.
It's Ethan's birthright now.
Ah, you precious baby! Yes, Ethan's the only one you ever loved. The only reason you stayed in this marriage. You'd do anything, suffer anything to see him crowned king of the Crane dynasty. Oh my God, of course.
What?
Ethan. Your secret. It has to do with him, doesn't it?
Mr. Crane?
Get out of here, Pilar.
I'm sorry, but this is...
Get the hell out of here now! Oh, you look frightened. Good, you should be.
It has nothing to do with Ethan.
And who is it? Oh, you tell me your secret. Or I swear to God, I'll rip it out of you. Don't you understand? I am not going to go! The precious son to the rescue!
What is this? What's going on?
Tell your son, Ivy. It's time to tell us both your secret. Cat got your tongue, pet?
Father, I want you to calm down.
What you want and what's going to happen are two entirely different things, believe me.
Look, Mother's been through a lot tonight. She almost drowned on the prom.
It's nothing compared to what she's going to go through if she doesn't tell me her secret.
Damn it, Father, I won't let you mistreat her now.
You! Forgive me. I lost it there for a moment. I let my temper get the better of me, but you see, I just had some news earlier. It was unsettling, to say the least.
What news?
Your grandfather just told me that he's naming you the heir to Crane Industries when he's gone.
Heir?
Yes. It seems I'm being put out to pasture, moo, in more ways than one.
But you're the next in line.
Yeah. According to the family tree, yes, but it appears I'm being bypassed, circumvented, circumnavigated, something.
Why?
Your grandfather's apparently upset about certain things that happened at the prom on the boat.
What kind of things?
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Oh, of course it is.
The point is, I wouldn't have been aboard that damn boat, except for your mother.
I'm not following any of this.
Yeah, that's because it's full of twists and turns, blind alleys, dark corners.
Father, you're not making any sense.
Well, perhaps you can make some sense of it, Ethan. Your mother has been behaving rather oddly for quite some time. She has something going on in her life, something she's concealing from us. Do you have any ideas what that might be? I think, what would drive her, compel her to go to that boat? Can't think? Then ask her. Then ask your mother for the truth. See if she'll tell you. Go on, Ethan, ask her. Ask your mother why she was really on that boat tonight. Perhaps she'll tell you her secret.
I most certainly will not ask her.
Whoa, I sense someone seizing the moral high ground here.
Look, Mother has a right to her privacy just as much as anyone.
Ah, yes, the high ground is all staked out.
And I will not pry into her life. I'm not going to force her to confess something.
There is no secret.
There, you see, Father? Mother would never lie to me. She's never kept anything from me.
Do tell.
And for you to think that Mother was up to something improper on the boat, well, that's just plain low.
You're just plain naive when it comes to your mother. Ivy never does anything without an ulterior motive. She'd lie about what she had for breakfast if it was to her advantage.
That is not true.
Why did you really want to chaperone a bunch of local kids on that leaky old tub? Why did you really start socializing with a low-rent crowd, throwing dinner parties for the Russells and the Bennetts, buying up Grace's tacky handicrafts?
Julian, your paranoia is over the moon.
Fill me in, my love. Why this sudden connection to the local yokels?
You want to know why, Father? I'll tell you why. See, I've known the truth all along. She did it for me.
Did what?
Mother's involvement with the community, with the Bennetts, with the Russells. See, I knew all along she felt that if I wanted to get into politics, I would need local support. Isn't that true, Mother?
No. One can't have too many friends in politics.
Cranes don't need friends, only votes. If Ethan wants to run for something, we'll buy the election. No need for him to break bread with the chief of police and his mousy homespun spouse. No, there's another reason for your sudden interest in the community.
I would do anything for my son, Julian. You know that.
Our son.
Look, Father, I just want to make something clear. I did not ask Grandfather to bypass you. That's not what I wanted. It's not right.
There is no right with Alistair. There's only his will.
I will run Crane Industries one day, but only after you have been at the helm a long, long time. You know, we learn from those we follow.
Indeed.
And we build towards the future. And that's what being a Crane is all about. And being a Crane means everything to me.
Yes. Huh. Glad to hear it.
Yes. Everything's fine. As soon as I...
What?
Oh. Nothing. I just have to do some things.
I'm sure it's just pre-wedding jitters on Gwen's part.
Yeah, sure. We'll get it figured out. You're a chip off the old block. You're my son, my heir. Blood of my blood.
I think you owe Mother an apology.
I?
Father, just tell her you're sorry for what you said.
If I went too far, I apologize. But you must admit I have reason to be suspicious. Your behavior in these past few months has been out of character, to say the very least.
Well, I only did what I thought was helpful for my son. But I accept your apology, Julian.
Good. Now it's all settled. Mother, I think you should go to bed. You suffered a nasty hit on the head when that boat sank.
Well, really, darling, I'll be fine.
You know, I still blame Sam Bennett for what happened.
Ethan, that's ridiculous.
Mother, he's the chief of police. He should have checked out the boat and the weather conditions before he allowed anyone to board.
I agree with Ethan.
Thank God nobody was killed.
Well, you can't blame Sam. I mean, he did everything he could to save lives.
Well, I'll leave that up to the police review board to decide.
Wise decision, son.
You know, none of this would have happened. I mean, you two wouldn't have been fighting tonight if it hadn't have been for Sam Bennett.
How can you blame Sam for that?
Well, Grandfather heard about what happened on the boat and he took it out on Father.
Yes, absolutely right. Why should I be punished for Sam Bennett's dereliction of duty?
And Mother, I think Father has a good point. I don't think you should be so involved with the community. I mean, certainly not on my behalf.
Everything I have ever done has been for you, Ethan. But you're right, maybe I did take it too far this time. From now on, all I'm going to concentrate on is you, your wedding to Gwen. I'm so happy you're marrying the woman you love. And it's what your grandfather wants too.
I think I'll go on up. Good night, Mother. Go to bed soon.
I will.
I'll see you in the morning, Father.
Ah, yes. Bright and early, my boy.
Alone at last.
You do know my apology was just an act for Ethan's benefit.
You mean you weren't being sincere? I'm stunned.
You can drop your act now, Ivy. It's time for the truth. What is this secret you're so jealously guarding? I'm going to find out sooner or later, so why not just confess now?
You know, you used to be at least amusing, Julian. But nowadays, you're simply a bore.
You're not answering my question.
I mean, that's what I mean. This relentless badgering, all in the guise of a quest for truth.
Is that too much to ask of one's wife?
I've been asking my husband for the truth for years.
I know you're up to something, and I intend to find out what it is, yes? I'll be watching you. If I find out it was you who engineered my falling out with Father,
You won't.
pray that I don't, because if I do,
You'll what? Julian, what will you do?
you'll find out when the time comes, but I will have my revenge.